Ano nyo Miami? Hello and welcome to John Fredericks Park, home of the Bulldogs, Capalaba FC, as they host Olympic FC in a blockbuster Kappa Pro Series semi-final this evening. There's a place in the final up for grabs, and with both these sides sitting atop the FQPL1 ladder, there's been very little to separate them this season. In fact, Olympic's only defeat of the campaign came right here earlier this month, so expect a fierce contest under the lights tonight. I'm Adam Cattell, it's great to have your company this evening. Let's give you some team news, starting with the visitors, Olympic FC. They're coached by Cameron Folkes, and in goal they have Jadine Chisholm. 5 is Lauren Spreadborough, 7 Sarah Daly, 9 Madison Rotano, 12 Eva Heron, 13 Cleo Trevitt-Lyle, 14 Rio Uya, 17 and captain Carilli Phillips, 10 Georgia Muir, 23 Jess Curran, and 8 is Lane Sunderland. On the bench, Sophia Cuba, Tessa Buzzo, Maddie Foley-Lewis, Erin Gould, Victoria Franklin, and the reserve keeper is Ernie Sunderland. As for Capalaba FC, they're coached by Chris Shepley. They have Cassandra Safina in goal, 3 Sasha Beaumont, 7 and captain Demi Robbins, 8 Shatika Dayton, 10 Britt Lasik, 12 Jade Allman, 15 April Gleeson, 18 Soraya Downman, 19 Ashley Gill, 9 Abby Vester, and 6 Emily Dunn. On the bench, Shannon Doherty, Ashley Amadeo, Leah Miles, Daisy Hazel, Georgia Fogarty, and Willow Nickel. Our referee this evening is Ross Paxton. He'll be assisted by Chloe Eldridge and Matthew Stebbins. As the two teams go into their respective huddles. Kick-off just moments away here. Beautiful skyline in the background there as the sun starts to set here in southeast Queensland. And these have been the two standout teams in FQPL1 this season. Olympic currently top, Capalaba in second place. As I mentioned, Olympic's only blemish this season did come here just a few weeks ago. It was a 2-0 defeat. Olympic in their familiar all red this evening. Capalaba, actually looks like it'll be Olympic who will be getting us started here. Our referee Ross Paxton gets us underway here at John Fredericks Park. Caboolture Sports await the winners. They overcome Virginia United 2-1 yesterday evening in their semi-final. Couple of goals there for Steph Mayhew. Georgia Muir plays it back to the skipper, Carilli Phillips, former Peninsula Power player. Lasik doing well to win it back, and Capalaba trying to come forward, but it's well defended by Olympic. Georgia Muir need to cut inside. Now Heron. Muir can keep this in and can try and measure up the cross. Might have to play it short. She's still going here, Georgia Muir, to the byline. In the end, cross straight into the hands of Cassandra Zafina, former Lions, Gold Coast United, Robina City shot stopper, very experienced goalkeeper. It's back with Heron. Now Jess Curran, who's a recent arrival from Eastern Suburbs, number 23. Won back well by Ullman. Sasha Bowman's happy to go back to her goalkeeper. Into her second season here, Sasha Beaumont was voted the Coach's Player of the Year last season. Throw in for Olympic, taken by Rotano. Gets it back. Tried to find, oh yeah, but dealt with by the Capalaba defence. It's played out by Sunderland. This is Cleo Trevitt-Lyle making a dart to the byline, goes down, play continues. Eventually the ball running out of play. Throw-in taken by Spreadborough. Lauren Spreadborough, a former Logan Lightning player, one of a few players on display this evening who've come from Logan Lightning. Apparently makes the journey up from Toowoomba for training twice a week, so clearly very committed. Well, Georgia Muir looking to try and create something here into, oh yeah, and they'll work it out well to the left-hand side, and Trevitt-Lyle trying to take on Ashley Gill, who'll concede the first corner of the game. Rio Oya across to take it, Japanese import, 29 years old. Chance maybe here for Olympic, do possess some quite tall players. It's played into the near post, well defended by Capalaba. Comes back in and comfortable for Zafina. Again, Georgia Muir in the heart of the action. Former Mitchelton player, hails originally from Gladstone, played a football with Clinton FC there. Here she is again. This is Heron. It's back inside. Phillips now into the feet of Spreadborough. Good start here by the visitors. The ball may have just ran out of play. In fact, I think it may be an Olympic free kick. Cam Folks just pictured there on the sideline in his first season, coaching here at Olympic. Was playing his football at Holland Park Hawks last season, and previously, prior to that, Brisbane Strikers. Englishman who hails from Sheffield, former academy player with Doncaster Rovers. As the free kick is played in. Go the heads, it's again dealt with well by Capalaba. Shot comes back in and it's an easy one for Zafina. It's Olympic again, looking to get on the front foot. It's Oya with the shots, and again just testing Sandra Zafina. Capalaba struggling to get out their own half at the moment. And Sunderland was looking for a free kick there, but play continues. Here's Cameron Folks, only 24 years old, actually completed his UEFA B licence by the time he was 20, which I think at the time made him one of the youngest recipients of that particular coaching award. He was telling me has had a couple of knee operations, so maybe coming into coaching a little bit sooner than he might have hoped for, but does run his own successful coaching company outside of football. Jadine Chisholm in goal for the visitors this evening. She has been keeping goal in the cup games for Olympic this season, whereas league matters has been Ernie Sunderland, who's on the bench this evening. Spreadborough with the throw in. Again, Olympic looking to get forward. Sarah Daly on the far side. Another one who'd spent last year at Logan Lightning. Actually works full-time at Lions FC. Where's the camera going? Hello, there we are. He was following the other game there for a second. Here's Olympic again. Certainly dominating possession here, Olympic FC. Madison Rotano now, who is actually a former Capalaba player. Originally from Bundaberg. Almost, Daly almost getting in there. Safina will come and clear, and that's actually turned into a half-decent pass, and now Capalaba with a chance here to attack. It's Lasik, looking cross, headed away. Back with Heron. Oh yeah, holding off the attentions, and the ball can be played forward. And here's Georgia Muir looking to take on Ullman, who does her job well. A header from Robbins out for a throw-in. Spreadborough beaten to it. Forward it goes by Phillips. And now Georgia Muir. Early cross in. I've got to say, despite not having a lot of possession, Capalaba defensive done well. Now back across to Spreadborough. Into the feet of Sunderland, but it's again Capalaba defence answering the question. Sunderland will get it back now to Muir. Muir looking to get to the byline. There comes across to the far post. Header is in. It's just over the bar. As we pass the 10-minute mark here, very positive start here from the visitors. As we just watch on the replay. Header not troubling Zafina on that occasion. Goal kick taken short, little back heel there from Robbins. Capalaba win the throw-in. Chris Shepley told me he wants his side to be brave and to take risks. So they have played multiple styles this year, and players have been very embracing of the philosophy here. Well, a lot of defending to do in these opening exchanges as the ball is played out to Trevitt Lyle. Trevitt Lyle just being forced back. Won back well by Capalaba. Ball back to Jadine Chisholm. Kept in by Spreadborough. Olympic keeping possession well, and there's the commentator's curse as it goes out for a throw-in. Chris Shepley in his first full season in charge here of Capalaba. Came in at the midway point last season when the team were just 1 win from 9 games, sorry, 3 wins from 9 games. It did come home with a wet sail and managed to nick 4th place on the final day of the season. Were defeated 2-0 by eventual champions Gold Coast Knights. Sasha Beaumont with this throw in into the feet of Lasik. It looks to turn, but it's collected by Chisholm. He's a former Broadbeach under-23s head coach, Chris Shepley. Did tell me he does owe all his success in coaching to his wife Gabriella and his 2 daughters Valentina and Luna. Very much the unsung heroes. I'm sure they'll be cheering on the doggies this evening, and they're on the attack here now. As a cross comes in, or is that a handball? Ross Paxton does agree. It will be a free kick in a promising position to Capalaba. We watch on the replay. Don't think Spreadborough can have too many complaints with that. It was April Gleeson, number 15, with the cross in. Sasha Beaumont standing over this free kick. And it comes. It's a good cross. Wouldn't fall for Deaton. Capalaba did inflict Olympics' only defeat of the season back on the 7th of June. 2-0 win. It was Britt Lasik with both the goals. Olympic currently 2 points clear of Capalaba on the FQPL 1 ladder, although Capalaba do have a game in hand. We'll be meeting again in round 14. Chris Shepley telling me it's likely these 2 sides might go a few rounds this year, so they might not be showing all their cards this evening, Capalaba. This little 1-2, Sunderland will play in daily. Robbins across to defend and does well. Recently passed 100 games in Capalaba colours, Demi Robbins. Throw-in taken, it's, oh yeah, up to Rotano. Lyle falls back, it's Spreadborough. Olympic FC are on course for a possible 5-trophy haul this season. And they're on the attack here. It's Oye managing to get through the last line of defence. Early shot testing Zafina, who palms that out for a corner. Great ball over the top by Jess Curran. And then the early shot by Oye and bringing out the best in Zafina. Oye across to take this corner. Hit it out by Robbins, taken down by Georgia Muir, who gets the shot away and it's into the back of the net. And Olympic have the lead here. And their pressure finally pays off. Lovely strike by Georgia Muir. Felt her on the edge of the box, onto the right boot and just bent that into the corner to give the visitors the lead. You've got to say, on the balance of play, it has been deserved. Very well taken goal by Georgia Muir. That's her third goal in the Kappa Pro Series this season. Capalaba trying to hit back immediately as Phillips puts that out for a throw in. Curran. Loose pass goes for a Capalaba throw in. Capalaba, who finished second in their group qualifying in this competition, winning 2 of their 3 group games. Maybe a little bit surprising for them to lose at home to North Brisbane. And then won their quarter-final away at Grange Thistle by 3-1. They've won a corner here. Soraya Dalman winning that corner. Will be Sasha Beaumont coming across to take it. Swung in by Beaumont to the near post. Zafina came, didn't manage to claim, but Olympic get the job done. Now Robbins throws the ball over the top, and Lasik was looking to get on the end of that one. 22 goals in all competitions last season for Britt Lasik. She's currently leading the scoring chart in FQPR 1 this season as well. 13 goals, 5 goals ahead of her nearest rival. Olympic with a throw-in on the far side, to be taken by Trevitt Lyle, a former QAS player, 18 years old. This is, oh yeah, does well to skip past the defender, in comes the cross, but it's too close to Zafina. There's Trevitt Lyle again. Finds support from Phillips, who's pushed back. Rotano all the way back to Chisholm. Midway point in the first half. If you've just joined us, it's Olympic who have the lead thanks to a Georgia Muir goal after 18 minutes. And they're looking for a second now, but I think may have just strayed into an offside position. Olympic with a perfect record in their group, qualifying for the Kappa Pro. 3 wins from 3. 19 goals in those 3 games as well. 10 of those coming away at Sanford Rangers. We followed that up in the quarter-finals with a 6-1 thumping of the Gap at Goodwin Park. And they're currently on course to meet Caboolture Sports in the final here. Should add the location and date of the Women's Kappa Pro final yet to be confirmed. Gold Coast Knights, the current champions, beating Logan Lightning in the final 2-0 last year. Olympic not in this competition last year as they were an NPL club, although relegated after finishing 9th. Got a corner here, taken short. Here's a goal scorer, Muir. Back to Oya, comes across, but it's behind for another Olympic corner. Comes the corner, floated in. Out to the far side and Daly. In by Rotano, little flick there, and it might drop here for Oya. Across the face of goal, and it's in for a second. And it's Lawrence Spreadborough, but I think the flag may have gone. Let me just, a little bit of confusion here. I think the offside flag might have been up there. So Olympic with that second goal chalked off, so it remains 1-0. Safina being put under pressure. Capalaba with some composed play in their own defensive third. I think Lauren Spreadborough thought she'd given Olympic a 2-goal lead. Denied by the assistant referee's flag. Spreadborough being put under pressure and doing very well. Now Rotano. Back to Chisholm, who can clear halfway. Heron. Olympic, who are missing midfielder Eve Swain this evening, as Muir breaks away on the right-hand side. Has Oya in the middle. Reinforcements arriving here with Sunderland. And Daly can't get on the end of the pass, and it will go for a goal kick, and I think a Capalaba player just has a problem here, might need some attention. Next up for Olympic is a visit to Toowoomba and Southwest Queensland Thunder. And Capalaba will also have an away journey. They're taking on Virginia United, who are currently in 5th place on the FQPL1 ladder. Spreadborough. Intercepted well by Capalaba, and a chance now to come forward. It's Emily Dunn. Gets a return pass, but beaten to it by Heron. Chisholm looking to find Trevitt Lyle on the far side. And you think these two sides could be meeting in a grand final come the end of the season, although I'm sure the likes of Caboolture and Grange Fishel will have a little bit to say about that. Capalaba in second, currently 6 points clear of third place Caboolture Sports. Lasig giving chase, cleared by Chisholm. And Spreadborough happy for that to go for a goal kick. Turned over by Olympic, but Ashley Gill unable to take advantage. Number 19, who hails from New Zealand, was playing her football with Petone FC. Strong tackle by Emily Dunn, a little bit too strong for Ross Paxton's liking. Emily Dunn, a former Brisbane City centre-back. Apparently earned a call up to the Football Queensland futsal camp earlier in the year. I think big player just did feel the full wrath of that tackle, and Ross Paxton just wanting to have a word here, I think, and he actually is going to his pocket. I think it will be a yellow card in the end for Emily Dunn. The first booking of the game. There was a red card in the league meeting between these two sides at the start of June. It was Lane Sunderland of Olympic who was sent off in that 2-0 defeat for a second yellow card. Still some concern there on the far side for the Olympic player down stricken. Do have Tessa Buzzo amongst the substitutes, another former Brisbane City player, spent last year with Virginia. She might be the likely replacement if it may be Trevitt Lyle out there on the far side who's down. Chance here for both sides just to regroup and maybe exchange a few messages with the coaching side. I wonder if we will see a change here. Yes, I think it is Cleo Trevitt Lyle who was the player. I think the signal might have just come there for a change to be made. Cameron Folks forced into a substitution in the first half. We await to see who the replacement would be. My money might be on Tessa Buzzo, but we shall see. There's Cleo Trevitt-Lyle just into hobble there, back to the bench. Hopefully nothing too serious for her. In the meantime, Olympic do make the change. Try and get you confirmation on that substitute when I can. And the play can restart with a free kick to be taken by Spreadborough. Tano stepping out with defence, just being forced back by Gill and Ullman. Olympic trying to play their way through this Capalaba press, eventually forced to go long. Given away into Downman, and the cross comes in low. It is Tessa Buzzo, as I suspected, who's the replacement here. Number 16 on your screen. And you're having to come back and help out a defence. Both sides liking to get the ball down and pass it, don't they, and play through those thirds. Forward it goes by Dunn. And surely a foul there. She'll have to be careful there, Emily Dunn, of course, on a yellow card. Heron, picked up by Curran, back with Heron again. A long throw by Spreadborough. Vesta all the way back to a keeper. He's picked up now by Curran. Daly can keep this in. Low cross in. Away by Beaumont. Still an Olympic player down there, but play continues for now. I think eventually ball out of play. Throw in taken by the goal scorer Georgia Muir, who very sportingly gives that back to Capalaba. I'm told she was once a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Georgia Muir. She certainly had all the answers with that finish after 18 minutes to give her side the lead. Here come Capalaba, if Ullman can keep this in, and she can. Or can she? Not in the officials' eyes. Apparently the longest serving Capalaba player at just 19 years old, Jade Ullman, former QAS player. Nice pass to release Daly. Well defended by Abby Vesta. Comes at the expense of the corner. Another product of the QAS, Abby Vesta. Was actually signed to the under-23s this season after a spell out with injury, and then was offered a first-team contract halfway through the season. Very much seen as a key to the future by head coach Chris Shipley. And they've got some defending to do with this corner by, oh yeah, it's floated in. There's the header by Spreadborough, and it's easy take there for Cassandra Safina. This is Robbins now with a chance to go for. Just showed a bit too much of that to Muir. One back by Olympic. Muir again. Into Daly. Now a chance for the cross to come in, but it's a poor one that time from Sarah Daly. Just over 6 minutes left of normal time in this one. If you've just joined us, it is Olympic with the lead in this Kappa Pro semi-final. And there's a goal scorer, Georgia Muir, but she's off target that time. We will have a few minutes of stoppages for that injury sustained by Cleo Trevitt-Lyle, which did force her withdrawal, replaced by Tessa Buzzo. I think a little bit of debate about the throw-in, but Ross Paxton indicating it is an Olympic throw-in. Just await the ball. Oh yeah. Then comes to nothing. It's given to Lasik. It's won back well there by Heron. Shot. It's off target in the end by Jess Curran. Safina going long this time. Nice little layoff back to the feet of Demi Robbins. Showed a bit too much of that to Georgia Muir. They'll try and get it back here, Olympic, and they do. In by Rutano. Olympic sniffing a second goal here. Into Curran, looks to turn. Capalaba can't get it away at the moment. Again, sloppy pass, allowing Olympic to come forward once more. A layoff by Lasik. Forward it goes by Gleeson. Can't find a blue shirt. Whistle has gone. 42 minutes now on the clock. Plus, I would imagine 3 or 4 minutes to be added on for that stoppage. Spreadborough having to scamper back to retrieve that one, all the way back to Jadine Chisholm, who hasn't really had a save of any note to make in this first half so far, but it's just a 1-goal lead here for Olympic. Here's the goal scorer, Georgia Muir. Taken down nicely by Oya. Turning back and finding Daly. Ball eventually rolling out for a throw in. Muir is quick to come across to take it. Now Muir across to the near post. Again, Capalaba struggling to clear the ball. Muir to, oh yeah, they're looking for a flag. It hasn't come. Across the face of goal, there's Britt Lasik back, helping the defence. One back well by Phillips. Oh yeah, showing some nice footwork and gets the shot away. Straight into the hands of Safina. Rio, oh yeah, just showing that very neat footwork that she possesses. Tried the curler, but too close to Safina. And then a bit of a late challenge by the Olympic player. Play does continue. Spreadbar again doing well, but it can't be kept in by Heron. It's a Capalaba throw in as we enter first half stoppage time. Vesta eventually putting that out for a throw in. Daly with the quick throw. Oh yeah, trying to wriggle her way through. Flag has gone up there. Taken short by Phillips. This is Sunderland trying to pick the lock of the Capalaba defence. They've had a lot of defending to do this first half, Capalaba. Only conceded 5 goals in their regular FQPL1 season thus far. Olympic one fewer with 4. Oh yeah, inside, but Vesta read that well. Into Lasik. Just overhit slightly, and Dean Chisholm can just play that out into the feet of Sunderland. Muir looking to turn away and drawing the foul there from Demi Robbins. Come again, that's a very strong tackle there by Vesta. Oh yeah, but free kick going the way of the home side. We've had 2.5 minutes of first half injury time. Chance here for the host to maybe have one final attack. It will be Vesta to take this free kick. And it comes straight into the box, heads go up. Oya can just hook that out. Only as far as a Capalaba player though. And there we go, that is half-time here at John Frederick Park in this women's Kappa Pro semi-final. Olympic FC with a 1-goal lead here, given to them by Georgia Muir after 18 minutes. They have enjoyed the better of this first half, but despite bossing possession, they've only got that 1-goal lead to show, so very much all to play for in this second half. Make sure you join us here on FQTV. We'll be back after these messages.
In 2014, when ISIS attacked our country, we faced a lot of trauma. ISIS took me and my family, and they killed a lot of people. Thousands of people are still missing, so we had to leave. We had no choice. Me and my family, we were with ISIS for 20 months. We just had to leave, we had no choice. My cousin and my sister, they sent someone over there to help us escape, and he came with a van, just like a small van. 31 people, we all got into one van. It was very hard, we were all over each other. We drove, lights off, so no one can see us in that village. We were just hoping to get to a safe place. We were just telling ourselves, they will see us, they will find us, because ISIS were everywhere around us. When first arriving in Australia, obviously new country, new place, new life, I felt like I was a newborn to this world. It was very hard for me. I didn't have any friends. I didn't know where to go. I couldn't speak the language. That was probably one of the hardest things for me. I felt lonely. Later on, I told myself, I just have to get up and I just have to find somewhere. Find friends, just go on street, walk everywhere, find people, talk to them, and even if I don't know how to speak, just keep working hard. So I started school when I arrived in Australia in 2018 at Harristown State High School. One of my football academy coaches, he told me that you should become a referee. And I was doing a few school games and picking up the flag and running the lines, and he told me there's a course here in Toomba if you want to do it. Woke up that morning, should I do, should I not, should I do it or not? I just had to make a choice. The course was like starting at 9 o'clock and I broke up at 10 o'clock, knocked on the door. Hello, who is this? I've registered, sorry, I know I'm late, but I want to become a referee, I want to do this. Once I started the course, obviously, that moment changed my mind. I was telling myself, why did I have to not to come here? Why did I have to be 1 hour late? Changed my mind, absolutely. Changed my life. I was feeling safe there, sitting by 25 people around me, talking to me in a very nice way. I was very excited. Refereeing 100% helped me to become more confident and building leadership. My life has changed a lot. Before I start, just the biggest thing is we have to look professional. We have to trust ourselves, believe in each other when we are making a call. If you make a call, just be confident, just make it, okay? We need to believe in each other as well. We are a team out there, we need to look professional and have a good game. Sounds good? No worries. Let's do this. I'm feeling more comfortable, more safer. I've met a lot of kind people. They always help me and support me. I absolutely love refereeing and it changed my life. I really enjoy it and I don't do it for money. I just do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I have a lot of people behind the scenes. They help me and support me.
What makes Sully Sully is probably just, how energetic he is, how hard he wants to work for what he wants and everything like that, yeah. He fights hard for who he cares about and what he likes and what he enjoys. So when you get in Sully's close bubble, you really get to see him grow as a person and how much he enjoys hanging out with people and doing different things, no matter where you are. You always have a good time with Sully.
I think it was like 2 years ago. I was standing up just a stay, and I was my friends, Nat and others were sitting beside me, and they were telling me, will we see you one day reffing on this pitch? And I told them, yeah, maybe, hopefully. And see, here we are now.
Yeah, true, yeah. Amazing.
Here we are. So since I've become a referee, first year, I just keep working really hard. And I won an award the first year. On my second year, I got onto the FK Academy for 2 years. And then after that, I won the referee of the year in Darling Downs. And I refereed the Darling Downs Grand Final and went to the National Youth Championship. So big steps for me. And obviously, I want to keep growing and keep building that trust. And I'm always confident when I referee. I take every opportunity that I've been given, and I always take it no matter what opportunities I have. And I definitely want to go further. I want to become an A-League referee one day. I know it takes time. It doesn't matter if it's tomorrow, 1 month later, one year, 5 years later. I want to keep building my trust and confidence and get there. One advice I could give to people is never give up. Just keep working hard. Life is hard, but you have to work hard for it. Don't give up no matter what you do. Just keep trust in yourself, keep building trust in yourself. Take opportunities and do it, because if I've done it, I know how it feels. It was very hard for me at the beginning. I've done it, I know I can do it, I know others can do it as well.
How do I think this time? One straight off.
Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back to John Fredericks Park. Second half about to get underway here in this Kappa Pro Women's semi-final. It's Olympic who have a 1-goal lead here, given to them by Georgia Muir after 18 minutes. It's still very much all to play for. Capalaba getting us back underway here. Playing from left to right on your screen. Did spend a lot of the first half under pressure by Olympic, who certainly bossed the possession stats. Olympic did have a second goal disallowed. Lauren Spreadborough thought she'd given Olympic a 2-goal lead, but was chalked off by an offside flag, and they've got an early corner here, the visitors. Rio Oya, who was very impressive in that first half, displaying some very neat footwork across to take this corner. Might go short, but in the end will elect to whip this in. And it comes to that near post, away by Vesta. Returned by Daly, and there's a shot, and it's a second for Olympic. It's Jess Curran right at the start of the second half. A dream start for the visitors, who double their lead. Fine strike by Jess Curran. Not the start Capalaba wanted. Jess Curran, who's a recent arrival from Eastern Suburbs. Plenty of experience with their first team in the NPL, and just showing her quality there. Nothing Savina could do. And again, goal coming back in the first half with a corner that Capalaba couldn't defend. They've got it all to do now. They do have a good 45 minutes to try and get back into this semi-final. They did reach the semi-final of this competition last year. Were defeated 4-2 by Logan Lightning after extra time. Actually, Sarah Daly, who of course is lining up for Olympic this evening with a couple of goals for Logan Lightning that day. Just a slight pause on proceedings here. Not quite sure what the issue is, but players just being made to wait. Josh Paxton just having a chat with the, it was the away bench there, wasn't it? But looks like discussions are still going on here. Anyway, play does recommence. Capalaba winning the throw in. There's Olympic fans over there very happy with that second goal scored by Jess Curran right at the start of this second half. And then the ball going for a goal kick. Or does it? In fact, it will be a corner for the home side. Sasha Beaumont, the vice-captain here, with Capalaba across to take it. Oh, they'd love to get a goal back right now. In it comes, swung him well. Herron can get it away. Vesta trying to keep it alive. It will fall here, and the shot does come in, but troubling Jadine Chisholm. Daly giving chase, Beaumont defending well, and then giving it away. Here comes Daly, looking to try and get the better of Downman, who is equal to the task. This is Rio Oya. Again, showing a trickery, but just showed a little bit too much of that to the Capalaba defence. Put behind by Ullman. Curran. Laid off and goes for an Olympic corner. I think Demi Robbins felt the full force of that ball there, right in the breadbasket. Just having to take her time here. A lot of concern there for the skipper. Did score in their 1-0 win away at Grange Thistle last weekend to give Capalaba the 3 points. Olympic FC had an 8-0 win in their last league outing. That was away at Morton City Excelsior. A couple of goals for Eve Swain, who, as I mentioned, is unavailable this evening. Looks like Demi Robbins will be okay to continue. Oh yeah, take this corner. It's a high hanging one right under the Zafina, and it's gone in by Lauren Spreadborough. She had a goal chalked off in the first half, but she's got a goal this time, and it's 3-0 to the visitors. And again, it comes from a corner. The Capalaba defence couldn't deal with it, and Spreadborough just smashes that in from point blank range. And they've got 1 foot in this grand final now, Olympic FC. What a start to the second half here. 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes. Well, they've surely exercised those demons from that 2-0 defeat Olympic had here earlier in June. It's been a very impressive display from Cameron Folk's side this evening. 3 goals to the good. Picked in well by Buzzo. Here's the goal scorer, Spreadborough. Tano. Now Sunderland, who wins the free kick. Lauren Spreadborough's second goal in the Kappa Pro Series. And a yellow card there, shown to a Capalaba player. Not quite sure who that was, but does become the second player to enter the notebook of Ross Paxton. Here the substitute, Buzzo, feeds it into Daly, but just get her feet right there, and Capalaba should get this away. Ball out to Robbins. Ullman doing well to keep hold of the ball, but they do lose it in the end, Capalaba. Tano into Phillips, Lasik quick to put her under pressure. Back with Sunderland. Who, like her sister Ernie, is a former Brisbane City and Gap FC player. Into her second season now with Olympic. Oh, he is making the run in front of Buzzo, but she's unable to pick her out. Eventually out by Robbins. Well, those 2 Olympic goals very much subduing the home crowd here, who had come hoping to see their side go one step further this season and make their maiden Kappa Pro Series final. But it's looking like it will be Olympic FC who'll be taking on Capulture Sports, unless we have something very dramatic in the last 30 minutes or so. As Curran lays that off. And they do win it back there. Capalaba and Gill and try and get an attack started. She's got Dayton running through the middle, who will take this throw in quickly. It was read well by Phillips, and Spreadborough can feed Curran. Little layoff by Oya. Olympic FC, did mention earlier, could be on for a 5-trophy haul this season. Of course, there's the Kappa Pro Series, minor premiers and grand final champions. Also the Kappa Queensland Cup, and don't forget the FQPL Champions League as well. Looking to try and emulate that Gold Coast night side of 2024. You wouldn't bet against them doing it on this showing this evening, would you? Georgia Muir is looking for a corner. Have to settle for the throw in. Heron. Montano will go all the way back to Jadine Chisholm. Like they're really enjoying themselves now, Olympic FC. Playing with a bit of a swagger. See if they can add to their 3 goals they've got already this evening. They've won it back. Sunderland, helped on by Curran. The flag may have gone up against Tess Buzzo. Lasik. Now they come forward with Gleeson. Lasik going down and winning the free kick. I wonder if this might be a booking for Carilli Phillips. Indeed it is. The Olympic skipper going into the notebook. 3rd booking of the evening. Well, if they are going to mount any sort of a comeback here, the home side, this could be the perfect opportunity to begin that unlikely fight back. Kelbar player just getting some treatment there. Three in the wall for Olympic. Just being made to wait here. Sure if they are being forced into a change here, Capalaba. The wait continues. I think Shannon Doherty, number 4, looks like she's come on for the home side. Former Lions FC junior who returned to Capalaba last year. Sasha Beaumont can finally take this free kick now. It's Beaumont into the far post. Away to the edge of the box. Beaumont will gather the ball again. This is the substitute, Doherty. And a bad ball at all from her, and Chisholm was caught out. Heron can scramble it away. Not sure if there is another player with a problem just off your screen, but Doherty is going across to take this throw in. In it comes. Headed away. Oh yeah, into Daly. Daly being held up though by Georgia Fogarty, who I think might be another Capalaba change, number 13. Dayton can get it back to Safina. Come Olympic again. It's Daly on the far side looking to take on Beaumont. Has Curran for support. Here is Jess Curran. Safina is across to gather. Robbins competing with Muir. In the end, nice feed from Ullman. Gets a return from Fogarty. Nice move this by Capalaba. It could be in here, Capalaba, and the pullback almost finding Shatika Dayton. In the end, Dowman unable to find the target. Signs of promise there from the home side. And Olympic look like they might be making another change shortly. Play continues, and ball in the end is a comfortable one for Jadine Chisholm, who, as I mentioned, is the number 1 for the cup competitions for Olympic FC this year. Only Sunderland being used for FQPL1 games. This is Beaumont. Lasik. This is Downman, but being forced back here, and eventually it'll just go for an Olympic throw-in, and they can make this change now. Looks like it's Maddie Rotano who's come off. This is Victoria Franklin, number 2, straight into the action with the throw-in, former Mitchelton player, in her first season here with Olympic, right into the action, and doing well to find Daly. Right right-sided defender. Looks like she might have just gone to the right side of that back three. Well, Robbins being pressed by, oh yeah. Header from Phillips. Oh yeah, ball over the top. And they could be in for a 4 here, Olympic. And it's put in by Sarah Daly. This is quite the evening for the visitors. They are cruising into the Kappa Pro final. What a cool, composed finish from Sarah Daly. And they can start to think about that grand final now. 4 goals to the good. Sarah Daly with her 2nd goal in this competition. What a lovely through ball as well, weighted perfectly by Rio Anya. And they win it back straight away now through Buzzo. Then a foul from the goal scorer. It's been a seriously impressive performance from Olympic FC. Really laying down a marker this evening. They are the team to beat in this competition. Got 8 in their last outing. They've got 4 more this evening. And still 20 minutes or so left in this one. Sunderland winning it back. There's Franklin. Taken down by Buzzo. Comes from Doherty, but no blue shirt there to get on the end of it. Forward by Daly, but again, there's the offside flag to deny Olympic. This is Doherty. Oh yeah. In the end, Buzzo deciding to check back and play in Spreadborough. Oh yeah, just running into the referee there, and I think we'll just have to do a drop ball there, I think, when that happens. Have a look on the replay. I think, yeah, it will be an Olympic restart. Referee just getting in the way there. Spreadborough playing it through, and they might be in with Daly, but that's alert goalkeeping by Cassandra Zafina. Out quickly to thwart Sarah Daly. they come again, Olympic. It's Georgia Muir. She find her red shirt. Away to Curran. That was a strong challenge by Robbins. Curran felt the full effect of that challenge. Buzz out. Oh yeah, but flag up on the far side. By Spreadborough, but can't get it right, and Gill with a chance to come forward, but just overhits the pass. It's just really summing it up for Capalaba at the moment. Would have really had high hopes at the beginning of this game, having taken care of Olympic earlier in the month. Been largely second best this evening. Doherty, who has made a bit of an impression since coming on, just putting in that cross. Well, they might be in here, Capalaba, but shot in the end going over from Gill. Kick going the way of the visitors. Leah Miles, number 2 on your screen there, just entering proceedings. Long-serving player, actually approaching her 100th game for the club. Has really shown her versatility this season. Has operated in multiple roles, including striker. Like she has been deployed up in the attacking side of things for this evening as the cross comes into the near post, and well, was there a handball there? There was. Chance for a 5th goal goes begging. Just a handball there by Curran. Ross Paxton well placed to see that. Daly back to Heron. Sunderland forced back to Franklin, and they'll go home to Jadaine Chisholm. Redborough gets it back from the keeper. Capalaba applying the press and doing well to win it back. Doherty. Little slip by Lasik allows Spreadborough to get in and just put that out for a throw. Another change taking place just off camera. Home side will restart with this throw-in. Taken by Doherty. Robbins unable to get the better of Buzzo, and it's another Capalaba throw-in. Flicked on by Robbins, and coming to the far post, and Sunderland eventually will hack it away. Aaron Gould, number 18, has come on for these final 10 minutes or so. Player who's been promoted from the Olympic under-23 side. Beaumont, as ever, standing over this free kick. It's one, a tester for the keeper, and it almost fell for Doherty. Eventually, Heron happy to put that behind for a corner. Sasha Beaumont, whose coach Chris Shipley describes as a workhorse in that back line, and makes her way over again to take this corner. Certainly has covered some ground this evening. Can they get one back here, the home side? In it comes from Beaumont. Chisholm comes, gets a glove on it, and Olympic can get it away, but only as far as the edge of the box. There's Gould into proceeding straight away. Played down the line, taken down by Oya. This is another substitute, Sophia Cuba, former Peninsula Power player. Actually helps coach the under-13s at Olympic as well, I'm told. And back well by Lasik. There's a swarm of red shirts trying to win it back straight away. It's Doherty now who'll come away with the ball, operating a bit more centrally now. Spread back to Chisholm. And over the top, one for Oya to chase. Nice turn by Lasik, and wins the foul actually. Well, they might have played an advantage there, but referee bringing it back. Taken by Beaumont, it's Doherty. Teasing cross there, but Chisholm is across to get there before Vesta. Before Miles, sorry. Strong play by Vesta to win it back, and they'll come forward again, Capalaba. Certainly plenty of effort and endeavour from the home side. Looking for a goal, even if it would just prove to be a consolation. Little pull on the shirt there, they've won a free kick. Willow Nickel, number 16, returned from a brief spell at Eastern Suburbs in the off-season. Headed away by Phillips. In by Gill. It's defended well by Olympic. Try and break forward. Nice footwork by Muir. I think Heron had gone into an offside position. Now Franklin. Loose pass and Capalaba will go again through Lasik. Robbins has it stolen by Buzzo. Could be a break on here, but good defending there from Abby Vesta. Cuba on hand to return that to a keeper who just hacks that out of play. 5 minutes or so left in this one. One from Doherty. They certainly had the better of the last 5 minutes or so. Capalaba. Safina with a loose pass. Good. Gets it back from a fellow substitute, Cuba. Georgia Muir running at the defence. Does well to get that cross in. Olympic keep it alive. Buzzo. Tackle Vesta. Will go for a corner. That goal kick is a decision. Gould to Franklin, who's put that out of play. Phillips. Capalaba trying to win it back, but it's back with Olympic. We'll play it out here to this left-hand side, but it's too far for Buzzo. Less than 2 minutes of the 90 left. Now Aaron Gould getting forward, just poked out by Lasik. 4 different goal scorers. They really do spread out the goals in this team, Olympic. Sarah Daly, their top league scorer this season. She's only got 6 goals. When you consider Olympic have scored 31 from their opening 10 league fixtures. They certainly do share the goals out, and that's been the case again this evening. Late change here for Capalaba. Desta making her way off. Daisy Hazel, number 5, comes on. Joined from Western Pride last season. Doherty to Nickel. They've worked it well here, Capalaba. Cuba across, providing the cover, and a nice turn there, and surely a foul. Taken quickly by Cuba. 90 minutes are up. We've had plenty of substitutions and a couple of lengthy stoppages, so might be a few more minutes to go in this one. Usually the result is a formality. Long ball forward. Back by Nickel. There she is again. Doherty. Some nice play there from the home side. I think their substitutes have definitely made a positive impact. Ashley Gill now on that far side. Robbins into Lasik. Nice pass to find Miles, who'll put that across the face of goal. Stayed in, and Buzzo forced into conceding the throw in. Daly, it's held up by Doherty. Back with Capalaba, but won back by Eva Heron. Robbins adjudged to have committed the foul on Franklin. Oh yeah. First time cross in by Buzzo. It's all the way through to Safina, who just launches that up the field, and that's it. Full time here, and Olympic FC have booked their place in the Kappa Pro Series final with a commanding 4-0 win over Capalaba here at John Fredericks Park. The Bulldogs battled, but Olympic proving too strong on the night. Goals for Muir, Curran, Spreadborough and Daly. A 4-0 win for the visitors, and they will take on Caboolture Sports in the Kappa Pro Series final later on this season. I've been Adam Cattell. This has been a double take production for Football Queensland. Thank you very much for your company this evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time.